Right, I don't know what's going on with my phone. I've sworn at it now, so it's crossed a line, and I'm hoping this is going to be better. So anyway, going back to the Olive Joyce oil cleanser, yeah, so it removes plaster, stickiness on plaster, especially on my kids' legs, arms, like wherever they may have it. I usually do it if they've cut themselves here, because they get that little dowdy hair, don't they, and I don't want to pull that off. So when they got a plaster, I just use this and I rub it in, and it just removes all the stickiness from the plaster, and it means that no little hairs are pulled from my baby's arms. So I'm going to use this later. I'm going to rub that around the outside, use the cloth, reusable cloth, and yeah, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, and your nan's in the Navy. I'll let you know how I get on with that. So how have I felt in 3.5 days of being on HRT? I was hoping for a miracle, and I don't feel I've got one. I don't know whether that is because I am majorly stressed at the moment. There's a lot going on. There's just the price, just everything. It's just, as a small business owner, I'm not going to put any airs and graces on it. It's really shit and hard out there. I'm having to do everything to be seen. I do everything on Instagram, and then the bloody buggers then change the anagram, so people haven't seen my posts for such a long time. It's so hard. So yeah, I don't know whether it's stress that is preventing the hormones from working so much, or maybe it just takes a little bit longer. Either way, there have been some changes in me, and they've been quite funny. I'm trying to think. So obviously the fogginess has not gone. I do remember people's names, so that's good. But my train of thought, it literally is like, my train of thought is like running at a wall and suddenly you've knocked yourself out. It's like, and then you're running and you're like you're telling everybody suddenly everything, and then suddenly it's like, bang, knocked yourself out on the floor, and you're like, oh, what was I talking about? So that's still there. My skin feels so good. It doesn't feel, that's the one thing that I'm like going, bliss. So as I mentioned last time, that my actual skin is healthy and happy, as you'd expect from a formulator, thank God. But it was underneath the skin that I just felt it was crawling all the time. It was really uncomfortable, and it just felt hot. It felt hot and prickly, and everything like that. That has completely gone. And the little spots that I was getting, which, because I had one here, I had a badass one there, had one there, and this is all hormonal, as I mentioned in the last video, it's gone. And so yeah, all I did was I used a little bit of the Clean Slate facial scrub, and I continued to use oil cleanser, eternal oil cleanser, and the eternal face cream. I think that helped, but I think sometimes you've got to get to the root of the problem, and it's saying hormones, and so the hormone in the patch is obviously helping the hormones in my gut and now face. So something good's happening there. Emotionally, it's been very odd. So 1 minute I feel so desperately sad, and extremely sad. I just think, what's the point? I've been, honestly, this week I've had like thoughts of like, why am I doing this? Why? Like, just go and get a job. And then but then also I've been, and it's not because I love doing what I do, but it's just my head. It's just been like, it's it's just felt, it's gone quite like into child mode a little bit, like, oh, I don't want to do this is not fair. And so as a result, I felt really sad and very powerless. So yeah, I think it's been a lot more extreme because of hormones, because normally I'd have this and I always remind myself to think of other people. Why am I doing this? Because I'm helping so many people. Why am I doing this also? Because I have so much to give. Why am I also doing this? Because I want to do this for my grandmothers, my mum, the people who couldn't. Why am I also doing this? Because it means I have more time with my children. That's what normally I can do. But this week, I've literally gone from utter despair to full on rage. And that never really happens to me. So I've been really angry. Like, honestly, it's been really weird. And then 2 hours later of like, honestly, like giving everyone the eyeballs, I've then burst into laughter. So very, very funny and slightly disconcerting for me and for everybody else around me. So that's been weird. But then also on top of that, I have been feeling, I've had a couple of hours where I've been feeling like a female alley cat. And like, honestly, I have not had this feeling for, oh my God, years. I'm going to say years. I did not even think that I was ever going to date anyone ever again, and I'm still not dating, but it's that urge. I'm like going, honestly, female alley cat. It lasts for a couple of hours, thank God. It always seems to happen when I'm in the office, so that's not so good. But it's been a really odd one. So something is waking up, and yeah, it's been very, very strange. Trying to think of what else is happening this week, if I've noticed anything different. Oh yeah, the bloating. So do you know how I was saying before, like I was really sensitive towards gluten and sensitive towards sugar? Well, a few days ago I was in full on rage and I was like, that is it, I'm having a sandwich. Don't care, I've had enough. So I went and had a sandwich and I didn't get any bloating. So I don't know whether the bloating has come from hormones, but the bloating definitely seems to be less, and I feel like I'm holding on to a lot less water. So hopefully things are going to look on the up. We shall see. Trying to, if there was anything else that I wanted to cover today. Oh, did I let you know? Did I tell you that I do a blog? So on the website oliveandjoyce.co.uk, I have a blog, and on the blog I have written so many articles about our skin, whether we inherit it from our mums, whether our skin is like comes from our genetics. So if your family have rosacea, am I going to get it? I've written blogs about that. I've written blogs about the perimenopause, and more recently I've written one about the menopause and what we can do. But there's way more exciting things coming with that. I'm doing interviews. I'm going to be sharing a lot more information. So keep an eye on that. I'm obviously going to put it in my Instagram. I've mentioned it to yourselves. If you're on LinkedIn, add me as well. I try and share as much information as I can. Because this is what my whole life has been about. My mums and my grandmothers always shared lovely little snippets of wise tales and wise information, and this is what my whole YouTube is going to be about. I'm obviously sharing my journey of the HRT, but also I want to talk about just little little things that I can help you that are going to be free and everything like that. I must go because I do not know what I have said and what I have not said, because my little phone decided to have a little meltdown and was just like, no, I don't want to record you anymore. So I've now got to go and stick and paste it. So there may be a section where it's suddenly like blah blah blah, blah and then I've moved screen. So I'm hoping that's not going to be the case. Oh, that's a thing as well. If you ever want to get into this YouTube vlogging, I learnt that the best way to do it is with headphones. So look at my nice new earrings today. And then also turn your phone so it's on landscape rather than portrait. Portrait is for somebody who wants to do a quick little advert. And then apparently if you are a vlogger, you have to have your phone to landscape. Who knew? It's all such cool information. Anyway, my darlings, I will speak to you soon. I'm going to go and change my patch. I'm going to get rid of my little black window that I've got on my bum. I'm going to move it up to my left-hand side. And I will keep monitoring how my hormones are this week and if there's any effects that I've seen. I never jump on the sad step, so I'm not going to be talking about whether I have lost weight or gained weight. That is not important to me. For me, it's always been, how do I feel? So unfortunately, with this whole journey of the HRT, I won't be talking about weight. Yeah. I'm not jumping on a sad step, and that's what it is, because yeah, I just find it very, very pointless. So anyway, I went off track. What am I doing? I'm saying goodbye. I will see you all on Monday and have an amazing 4 days. Enjoy your Mother's Day if you're a mum. I'm thinking of you if this is a time for you that is very sore. And I think whatever happens on Sunday, just enjoy your time. And yeah, huge love to you all, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.